Figure 4 crunch. All right, so this one is super interesting. There's ways to advance it, ways to make it a little bit nicer. So we're gonna start with the nice version and then we'll advance from there. We're going to crisscross our ankle over our thigh. So I have my right leg bent into a figure 4 position, right? If we were doing regular writing. And then what you're gonna do is keep your leg up and you're gonna bring opposite knee to opposite elbow and come back down. Pay attention that you're not just rolling over your shoulder, that you wanna actually crunch up and then rotate. Crunch up and then rotate, okay? So that is the regular way, and then of course what you do to one side, you must do to the other. Now the other way to advance this is going to be extend the legs down. As you come up, you're gonna rotate, extend the legs back down. Now, just remember, it's a small move in the upper body, but try to get that elbow towards your knee or your limb to your knee as best as possible to really make that cross-body connection happen. We are working lower abdomen by extending the leg down and pulling back up, the leg lower, and then we're working the upper abdomen and your obliques by twisting from side to side, right? So keep that in mind. The last thing to think about is as your legs lower, if you're advancing, check your low back. The low back always needs to be supported. So if you're hyperextended, you're gonna be feeling a lot of this pressure into your spine. You wanna push the back down and have stability there, have some comfort, some cushion, and then we're gonna go back up. So if that means that you have to stop here, stop there. You know your body better than I do. Listen to your body. Until we can get that pelvis fully engaged and tucked underneath you this way, we are gonna have to work against or work with the fact that your pelvis is tilted the opposite way, which means that you're just not gonna go as big of the moves as I might demonstrate. Something to keep in mind is that I've spent years on years on years on tilting my pelvis back where I want it to be. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you're trying to get as low as I am, but your back is suffering, just lift that leg up a little bit. We're gonna work on your pelvic tilt before we start to increase the intensity or the angle of that lift.